Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome. We have got a new Prosperity University. And so, what we're talking about right now was selling, and somebody talked about, not somebody, to be exact, Reginald talked about marketing the vitality to his brother and how excited his brother is about it. My point here is what we need to do is not market one. I market two. Because if you think you're excited about what you're experiencing, you need to have ordered two, one for your partner and one for yourself. Same thing with the water. All right. We're ordering like one. I go, if you are on time release, I would suggest you order three pitchers, three pitchers, because you have one that just cleans the water, that doesn't make it pH. Contessa, what she likes is cold water. So we've got one in the refrigerator. I like room temperature water. So that's three pitches. And don't let me have you got three kids. I say what you need to do, Mary, Mary number. Okay, at least you smiled. Okay. I say if somebody's got three kids, I'm going after what? Three bottles. So I know you got three kids, Reginald, but I know one get on your nerves. So the one that you want to kill, that's the one you don't order a bottle for. And I say that in front of the wife. And boy, the last time I did that, he said, "You trying to get me kicked out of my house?" Because his wife just looked at him. I said, "Hot diggity dog." So that was three bottles. They didn't do the three pitches, but they did two pitches because they did one for cold and one for regular water. So that's what we need to do. We need to start selling in sets. Selling in sets. Okay. When I was selling cosmetics, I sold it in sets. You know, you got to get the bath oil. You got to get the strawberry frappe. You got to do this. I went to jewelry, and I was having $2,000, $3,000 jewelry parties, and they go, "What are you doing?" Well, first of all, my party started at 10 o'clock on a Saturday. So I have a 10, a 12, and a 3. Same pattern. Okay. But you come in, you got everybody's there is all wired, fired, inspired. Why? Because they start out. And when Eric comes on, let me know. Uh, uh, we have orange juice and what? You got to give people a reason to come out at 10 o'clock. So it was orange juice and champagne.
Oh, okay.
So by the time I started putting on ensembles after ensemble after ensemble, they were walking out with 2 and 3 ensembles and feeling good. They go, "We're doing $200 parties and $300 parties. You're coming with $3,000 parties." Well, and this was fine fashion jewelry, costume jewelry. but but we were accustomed to selling $2,500, $3,000 packages. And so they say, hey, look, can we go to the next one with you? Because we're feeling good. Two people get in the car, they go to the next one with me, and they walk in the party, they go, tell you what, Coach's parties are wild. We came from the last one. We got three ensembles. What are you cheap dudes gonna do today? So before I even started it was pre-sold. Woman comes up to me and says, is it all right if I just have one of those ensembles? My money is funny. I said, well, honey, if your money is funny, you need to get in the business. So we sign her up. So I'm saying that it's the same thing with your ambrosia. We're running around selling one ambrosia. Okay? While I was in church today, Bishop is going to wind up with 4 bags of ambrosia because Bishop needs one for himself. He needs one for who? His first lady. Okay? And because if they split 1 pack, that means that they got enough for what? 15 days. Right? And so, ask Joseph the benefit of having your kids take that. So, you don't need to be doing one of each. Sell in groups. And the ambrosia will lead you into what? The ambrosia will lead you into the limitless stack. And what will lead you into the limitless stack is because if somebody has got experience, if they got a good experience with you, it will carry itself over. Those of you that have marketed, oh my word. Here's my girlfriend. All right. Got Miss Laverne. I got Miss Dakota. Dakota, good to see you.
So you're gonna listen to that while you're on your train?
And Doctor.
Good to see you, Coach.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I missed you. Let me have somebody
Nobody needs to mute.
yeah. Who's gonna be my speaker, my muter? Let me make you Joseph, you want me to make you a co-host?
Yeah, you can. But I'm gonna be speaking too.
I can do it, Coach.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who said that?
Laverne, I'm good. Sorry, I'm
Okay,
a little late. I'm at the
no
studio.
problem. See, nobody said anything, so don't.
I said I'll do it.
Okay, no, I said you said you're a little late. I said nobody saw.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, I like to give respect. I like to be on time.
Absolutely. That's how a team becomes solidified. So, the first part, if you missed anything, we were talking about was not only the ingredients of the vitality, because to be honest with you, I did not really understand up until Thursday night the full value of the benefit of the vitality. I just take it because that's the first thing I do in the mornings. I take vitality, I take renew, and actually, truth be known, there's another product that I really got from Joseph, because Joseph got the hookup, which is the Ignite. And I take that at 5:30 in the morning. And by 8 o'clock in the morning, I've done between 11,000 and 20 22,000 steps. That's between 7 and 10 miles. But after Thursday night, I was absolutely astonished. And so what you can do is take that Thursday night recording and study it. Let it become a part of you. The next part of what I spoke about was marketing in sets. Marketing in sets. We're running around talking to somebody about a bottle of Vitality. Okay? It used to be like $98. So why embarrass somebody? Why sell a guy a bottle for him to have fun? Go 2 bottles, one for him and one for his mate. Okay? We run around and we sell 1 bottle of water. No. When I'm marketing that, I go, you need perhaps 3 pitchers. And the guy goes, excuse me, 3. Understand, there's a company called Enagic. They sell a set, 1 unit, for $5,000. I got 3 of them. $5,000. And the $5,000 set cannot do what that little bottle that Mr. Joseph just picked up. Because all that does is gets the pH going. And that pH lasts for like 3 to 7 days. Our pH lasts for 2 to 3 months. But what's the effect of drinking contaminated pH water? Because that's what I've been doing for years. It does not take the contaminants out of the water. So why do I say 3 pitchers? Why I say 3 pitchers is if you are on time release medication, the pH will drive the medication up faster. So you can have clean water that's not pH. That's 1 pitcher. Then why 2 pitchers? Some people like cold water, so they leave that pitcher in the refrigerator. And some people like room temperature water. So that gives you the ability to go for 3. Not everybody's going to buy 3, but if they're really sold on clean water, if they're sold on pH, you will get 2 orders. And then comes the straw. Because if somebody goes to a nightclub or something like that, they can, boom, do a straw. And you can market from the straw. Somebody, you take out your glass, you put your straw in, and they go, what's that? I said, do you realize what you're drinking? And you can pull out and test that water. And when you test the water that they're drinking, they go, whoa. That's why I'm using my straw. Or I use my water bottle. Okay? And so if they've got kids, I tell them, get 1 for each kid. Now, the kid you don't like, that's the one you don't have to buy 1 for. And I generally say that in front of the wife or the mate. And last time I did this, the guy said to me, you want me to be put out the house? Okay. And so what Alice used to do is, she'd print to Alice. What's the name of that thing that you'd put the name on? You know, should put my name. I tell them
The label or the marker?
Yeah, the labels. You know, so each kid got their label on theirs. And by telling that, you'd be surprised what your market value of your sales would look like, especially today. Today's the 6th. But had you placed your order by the 5th, and you go ahead, it's a tremendous, tremendous, tremendous value. Okay? So I'm telling you, the same way you do the limitless stack, if you start moving in stacks. Okay, I sold a limitless stack, and 1 ambrosia comes with it. And so I'm going back to Bishop and saying, Bishop, you need to have not only the stack, but now you need to add an extra ambrosia pack. And now that I got a full explanation of the vinegar thing, he's gonna have to get one of those. So I'm saying that any of you here that have marketed anything, if you have done jewelry, right? If you've done cosmetics, this is a perfect lead in to go back to your customer base and say, look, I've added another service on. It is fantastic. You love jewelry, but I want you to stay well so it will continue to look good on you. You love cosmetics. I am honored to have you as my customer, but I'd love you to be one of my VIP customers. What's a VIP customer? Anybody?
Very important.
Very important. Okay.
Sure.
A VIP customer.
A loyalty.
Right. Okay. It's tied to loyalty. A VIP is a customer that has not paid $90 to come in, have not paid $90, because to be a brand ambassador, you need to pay $90 or $10 a month. A customer is just a customer. They just decide to buy a product based on your enthusiasm, based on your commitment, based on how you feel about your product, right? But a VIP is somebody I say, look, Mary, you've been with me for a long time, but Mary Eddings, but what I'd like you to do is be one of my very important, customers, one of my very special customers. She's going to say, how you do that? Simple. Just by referring 5 to 7 of your friends. I want them to look and feel the way you look and feel. We've been together for how long? How long we've been together, Mary? How many? What? I can't hear you. You're muted.
Over 20 years.
All right. We've been together over 20 years.
Yes.
Some marriages don't last that long, huh? And we got regular dates, don't we?
Yes.
Okay. So for over 20 years. So what I'm saying is a VIP customer or guest to you means that they're giving you customers. What's in it for them? What's in it for them is that they're getting loyalty points. Those loyalty points can be used, 1, for free product, but down the road, what it can be used for is trips. So you get a Cancun trip, and Miss Elaine Short can not only be at church, but she can take you along with her to Cancun. Miss Lena, would you feel good going on a trip like that? And it's all paid for?
Absolutely.
And that's the value of your VIP guests. They get points for new product and trips, but you get the referral profit. Okay, so that's the point. And you can send that, who is with me? Okay, I haven't taught that yet. Yes, I did. Mary Felix, I don't want to put you on the spot. You'll find okay. There's a link in your office, where you can send somebody a guest, a little video on it, and it explains the whole thing to them. Every single thing can be cut and paste and sent out. But that's how you can build your customer base.
You're talking about refer a friend at the bottom.
Yeah, refer a friend, but I'm saying when you go inside, thank you, Alice. But when you go inside your office portal, there is a link there. I'm waiting for somebody else. I'll take you there. But inside your office portal at the bottom, there is a short video that shows you exactly, you know what? Let me go here, share screen, and show you what I'm talking about. Yeah. Alice, don't it look like I know what I'm doing?
Hallelujah.
I used to go to Alice's house for them to show me how to turn on the computer. And it wasn't a long time ago.
You've come a long ways, baby.
Now I'm showing people.
Oh, baby. Oh. You remember that song? Yeah.
Okay, so I go to tools and training, right? You click on tools and training, and who is my muter, Outer?
I am.
Okay, I'm hearing somebody. And so I hit videos, right? And I scroll down here and you wait. And so, see here? Understand something, if you've got 100 people ordering a limited stack is how much money? This is not hard. How much money do you earn with a limitless stack?
60.
A limitless stack.
Stack.
Is it 30?
No, $60.
Golly. Man. Okay, so let's go there first then. Where would I find that?
I think you earn $100, coach.
You go to tools and training and go down to the price list.
I said a limitless stack.
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 That's $275. You get $100.
A limitless stack. Stack. Limitless stack. Why am I not finding it? Where did I show you? Where did I show you where the prices were?
Tools and training, and then you go under
Oh, because I'm in
Right.
videos. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you, thank you. Okay, so then let me scroll out of that and go here. You're so right. So let's go here. Oh, I tell you, Miss Laverne is right on the money. And so this is what we covered. So let's go to the packs. So the pack, the Limitless Launch Pack. And Elaine, this is what I wanted Miss Lena to train on yesterday. The Limitless Pack is $275. You make $100 and the RV is 125, right? Your Discovery Pack is $595. I believe, from my point of view, it's best value. Earn $200, you get 200 in RV. And something that we haven't spoken about, but we're going to speak a lot about it next week, is the Freedom Shares. The Business Launch Pack, 1020, 340. Nutraveda Pack. So the value of understanding this is not only the money, this is upfront money, but you're going to come back on the 15th and earn this. The company pays 5 times a month, every Monday, and on the 15th. Now, so the Limitless Launch Pack is $100. But we were talking about the Limitless Stack. So let's go down and see. The Limitless Stack is how much money?
195.
195. And then when somebody purchase it or have it on loyalty, how much is it?
165.
165. And so I asked, how much commission do you earn on that? Which is what? $47,
47, 47.
right? $47. Okay? So are we clear on that? Yes? So, and repeating, you got $23. So with 100 people on your Limitless Stack, but now based on what you learned on Thursday, when you sell your Limitless Stack, you can add on the ambrosia. So if you added 2 ambrosias onto this, it would be 165 plus whatever your ambrosia cost is. What is the ambrosia? How much is your ambrosia?
It's $49
It's $49.
$49. Okay? So the whole object of this is showing you how to create more volume, Miss Linda and Reginald, the value, because guess what? You started this. So Reginald, we gotta want everybody to give Reginald a hand because he started this. Because he pointed out that his brother got excited about the vitality. And if you are excited about the vitality, okay, isn't that amazing? I asked everyone to give Reginald a hand, and only my doctor gave him a hand. Dr. Gina, good to have you.
I gave him a hand, coach.
I didn't see it. Okay, so we had two. We had two hands. All right. So the point is you want to sell two of each, okay? Is that point clear? So whatever it is you have marketed, if you do insurance, okay, you can go back because if you've got enough people, you got 1,000 customers. And I know people that have marketed a lot of things over a number of years, but haven't gotten up to 300, 400. With this particular product, change your thought patterns, change the way you think. Change the way you think. Why you change the way you think? Because you can affect people differently. You can reach people differently. Okay, I've got Spencer here. Spencer, why don't you open up if your doctor isn't treating you and give 1 or 2 thoughts about how somebody can reach out.
Hey, Coach. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing?
Tell them where you are, Spencer, first of all.
I'm sitting in my hospital bed, recovering from a fatal illness that almost took my life. I came down with COVID, but I was also fighting a very dangerous bacterial infection that attacked my legs. And I actually went from 225 to 148. That's just how much it was taking a toll on my body. So I've been recovering very well in the hospital rehab center for almost 2 years now. And my first layer of skin is almost completely finished. And because of this water has helped me come off a lot of medication. I'm on one medication that I don't have to take every day. That's amazing what this alkaline water can do. Now, what I've been doing is my goal, Coach, by the end of the year, I'm going to have 1,000 customers.
Oh, don't say that. You're going to embarrass some folk up in here.
No, I ain't, because I'm going to have people come along with me.
Because they
This is what I've been doing.
Here's a man from a hospital bed. A hospital bed. What can you and I do? See, this is the power of what we have. This is absolutely incredible. Understand that it's what Miss Laverne talked about on Thursday night. She talked about thought, the power of thought. Think about Edison. It was the power of thought that Edison came up with that filament. That today we have electric light. It's thinking differently. Think about the guy, what's his name? This thing, Apple, he passed.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. It was his thinking. IBM was the dominant company in that space for years. And Steve said, look, there's a different way to look at the computer. And we can make it that everybody can have one of these. But then you don't have to go that far. Let's talk about Nelson Mandela. He said, why do us blacks gotta be under the thumb of the white man? And so for 27 years, all he had to do is say, yes, I'm Mr. Boss. they would let him out of prison. But after 27 years of holding that one thought, he's out. This is what Spencer is talking about. Changing our thought patterns. If everybody here had 1,000, including myself, and I'm gonna definitely have 1,000 prosperity drives, trust me, I'm gonna find 1,000. But 1,000 people that you're getting $47 from every month, how much is that?
$47,000 a month. Absolutely. See, I want to share something, Coach. AI has become a phenomenal tool. You can find out anything you need to find out about who your customer is using AI. All I do is I ask the AI to write me a buyer's persona. This is what I promote. This is what it does. Create me a buyer's persona for both male and female, and it will give you the exact blueprint on who your ideal customer is. Then what you do is you ask it, hey, what is probiotics by Angelique Global? And it will write you an overview of that product so that you can share it on social media. See, the more we educate people on these herbs that we have, the better. Because now the overview is going to give them the information that they need to actually make a decision. Because it's going to tell it what it is, it's going to tell it what's in it, it's going to tell it the pros, the cons, everything. You're done. Our job is to get the information out there. Let them see it and let them make a decision. We don't have to convince nobody. We don't have to try to sell nobody. Let the documentation do the work. But we have to get that information out to people. Because if we don't, they'll never know. There's not a company out there that has a product that has 1 million documented facts in PubMed. Nobody. Nobody. No one has that Newsweek and all the news stuff that we have. We have all the tools to share with people. Video is a very powerful tool. Consumers are now using video to learn about products and services. They're much smarter. They're not going on hype. They're not going on spam. They want to see what it can do and how it can help. All we have to do is say, we have the solution to your problem. Here it is. You make the decision. That's why I'm going to have 1,000 customers by the end of the year. Because I have a strategy that I'm using the AI with, and I'm going forward and putting this information out there every day.
Spencer,
Period.
let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I want you to listen to this because it will cut your work in half. What you just talked about, did it cost you anything? Does that AI cost anything?
No, sir. Don't cost a dime.
And what's the name of the AI you use?
The AI I use is Copilot by Bing.
And so, Doctor, why I mentioned this is you can do all the research. What Spencer taught me is that, and some of you might have missed it, so I'm repeating it. This will go to the website and get all the information about the probiotic and give it to you. Because he sent it to the company's website. So it scans all that, analyzes all that information, bingo, you have it. Does that make sense? Spencer, go back over that.
Makes a lot of sense,
out
Coach.
with this. Spencer, just cover that because we're going to close out on that.
Okay, yes. All you do is just ask the AI, what is this product by Angeli Global? You could do it for every product that we have. And it's going to give you an overview of that product. And now I don't do social media posts anymore. I still post on social media, but now I have the AI write it as an SEO optimized blog post. And the reason why I ask it to write it as a blog post and make it SEO is because now it becomes searchable online. See, everyone says be visible on social media, but consumers are not going to social media searching for anything. We want to be visible everywhere, even online when people are searching. So if you got an article about probiotics or limitless stack or the ambrosia or whatever you want to do, when people are searching, they'll come up. My articles are now coming up as a search and drives right back to LinkedIn, which is a powerful tool. And so I add those kind of things onto my own website so that Google can recognize that I am attached to a powerful blog, powerful video, whatever it is, I have it attached so I feel those powerful backlinks. So you definitely want to ask the AI to write you an SEO optimized blog post on the product that you want to promote so that it can write it as an article instead of just a post. That way you can try and better rank it so when people are looking for it. Another tip I do is I might ask about probiotics online. And then what I do is I look at what people are searching for. And I take those questions and I have the AI write me a blog post based on these questions to create a headline title. Because everybody's already searching for it. So why not create a title so that I can rank the article based on what people are looking for?
Cool.
So,
Okay, so attention, attention, attention. All brand ambassadors and entrepreneurial spirits. It's time to transform your life through mastery. And with our new Prosperity University, it is centered on you. We have designed the curriculum to focus on teaching the essentials of revenue producing skills that will pave the way to financial freedom. And that's exactly what we have done in the last 45 minutes. And so my message to you is, these are all strategies that multi-million-dollar producers use. They are proven, effective, and powerful. And with Angeli's Nutraceuticals, which is, as we learned from Miss Laverne, food in a capsule, combined with an incredible volume-based pay plan, your potential is immense. The opportunity is knocking. It's time to answer. And that's my alarm clock telling me that I gotta close. The opportunity is knocking. It's time for you and I to answer. So open your mind, be ready to learn, and take action on what you got today. I see Mr. Glenn is here. So Eric, you want to close us out?
can I say one more thing, Coach, before you close out?
Yes, sir.
For anyone that's in the Angeli WhatsApp group, what I'll do is I'll put the prompt in the groups so that you all can have that information to help you all communicate with the AI. So I have no problem doing that. I will put that in the group so that you can have the prompt, so that you can get the right information out of the AI.
So guess what? Everything we covered today didn't cost one dime, but it's what? You taking action. You know,
Yeah, 100%, Coach. And I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for everyone that's on this call. And I want to apologize to everyone, to you, Coach. My schedule that I had, unfortunately, was still stuck on the old schedule. And so
don't worry.
So-
We took care of business.
I know you always do.
Next man
Anyway,
up. Next man
so
up.
for me, I second all the things the coach said without hearing them, because I know that he has the best interests of all of you in his heart. And that's where he comes from. I know that's where Joseph comes from. I know that's where Laverne comes from. That this is all about helping other people succeed. And my belief is truly that in order to do that is you have to always be focused on revenue producing activities every day. You have to be doing revenue producing activities. You do that and you'll have success. You don't, and it'll always be just outside of your grasp. So with that, thank you so much, Coach. Thanks everyone for being here.
Thank you. Anybody has got anything that they want to say? We're closing, we're finished. Miss Linda, anyone? If not, again, 3 o'clock, you got a prospect. I'll be right back here at 3 o'clock. And we're gonna do an opportunity meeting. 3 o'clock here, you got a prospect. And every Saturday at 3, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do our training, our Prosperity University. And the intent is that we can do a meeting at 3 o'clock. We can get those people so we can train. We can do an input, get those people in and get them to bring 1 or 2 people in for the 6 o'clock. And so you can build a business on a part-time schedule. And Dr. Reginald, that should definitely work for you. Okay?
Yes, thanks, Coach. Appreciate that.
Okay. Yes, yes. Joseph, you had your hand up.
No, sir. I was just talking to my son. He's running
Okay.
around. But I appreciate everything that you talked about today. And one thing I want to suggest to everyone, because I'm a fan, a longtime student of Art Williams, and I went back in my library and I found this video series, and it says nobody wants a boss, but everybody wants a coach. Right, and it talked about capturing the heart, how to build a team, the coach approach, how to be the best leader you can be, how to attract the best people, how to love your company and your people, how to build the biggest team, and how to make the most money you can make. And so I don't even know how old this is, Coach. I mean, I've had it so long, but I just pulled it back out. And it's a video series, about 5 videos. And you might can even see it on YouTube. I just happen to have the video, so I had to go and get me a video player so I can watch them again. But it's been very. He just reminds me so much of you, but he's 80-something years old and he looks 80-something years old, and you don't.
Ah, God. I'm telling you. Oh, I thought Eric was going to do this, but I will do it instead, and I'll go out on the limb based on what Eric said, is that if you had not done your order by the 5th, if you do your order today, Eric, what did you say?
Yes, you want to make sure that you get this order in because it's where you get the bounce back, right? And you don't want to miss that. You really don't. And also, you're able to see your organization clearer from a standpoint of volume. So the more that you have on your team that are doing this first thing, because you're going to do it anyway, right? It's going to happen sometime during the month anyway. So if you move it up to the first of that first week in the month, then you get a bonus by doing it because you get that bounce back 20%. And so, and you're showing what kind of volume that your team is actually doing. It's showing you immediately what everybody's doing, and you know where you're starting from. You know where your month is starting from, so you know where you want to go, and you can recruit according to where you want to go.
Okay, gang. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. Just bring somebody. We'll be ready. God
Bring me somebody to love.
Bye-bye,
I'm on it,
everybody.
baby.
All right.
Bye.
Glenn, I'm glad you're in church. Pray for me.